If I want to solve this, we're going to use this method. Okay, we could try to make this into a proportion, but that could be a little ugly. In order to do that, we have to find the LCD. And these two denominators are factored, but this one's not. So let's factor it real quick. So basically, this is this. So I'm going to cross that out real quick. This factors to this. Now, looking at all the denominators, what's the lowest common denominator? What's the lowest denominator that they all have in common? So this guy right here, he has two things. So we go over here, this little kid goes, hey, I want your x minus 2. So doesn't this one need an x minus 2? Doesn't this one also want an x plus 2? So, does this guy have everything does this guy basically have everything? Yeah. So, is this actually the lowest common denominator? Yeah. Because does this go in here? Does this go in here? Yeah. Both of these go into this, so that actually is the lowest common denominator. So my LCD is this. That's it. That's actually is my LCD. And remember what we talked about? With this problem, didn't we multiply everything by the LCD? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this big old thing and multiply by x minus 2, x plus 2. You're going to multiply by each numerator by that. It's going to get kind of weird looking. So you take this LCD, multiply everything by it. So basically, you're going to get 3 times x minus 2, x plus 2 over x minus 2, x plus 2. There's the first piece. You have 4 x minus 2, x plus 2 over x plus 2. And then the last piece, you have equals x minus 2, x plus 2 over, you have an x minus 2. Now, for this particular problem, when you get to here, again, what we did is we basically multiplied this by the 3, the 4, and the 1. Oh, do I need a 1 in front here? Go ahead, I'll put it, but you really don't need it. Now, what you'll see here, since I multiplied it by each numerator, do you see how some things are going to cancel for this one? It's really cool. Bam, bam. Awesome. Bam, bam. We simply have 3. Here, don't those cancel? And then could we distribute this 4? That's 4x minus 8. And for this one, don't these cancel? Is that a lot prettier than the original? All the denominators disappear if you just take the LCD and multiply it through the whole thing. Again, when I distribute the 4, you get 4x minus 8. This becomes a 3. This becomes just the x plus 2. So we now have 3 minus 4x plus 8 equals x plus 2. To solve this, looks like we're going to have, combine these two, we get negative 4x plus 11 equals x plus 2. And then minus this x over. This one's actually pretty easy. And to get x by itself, we minus the 11 over. And the last step, divide by negative 5. X equals 9/5. There's your answer. Okay. Again, multiply everything by the LCD. Makes a nice, easy problem. Solve it. Sometimes it'll be a quadratic, sometimes it won't.